There are people who actually think it is good. What are we doing? Going for vegan?
I don't know. Just hi everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of Truth or Drink.
Hello.
If you're new here, remember please to subscribe in the channel.
Go and watch the first one. And then
yes, we've done part 1.
You will understand.
No, you just go with any order. It will just work somehow. You just partake in the madness. Just make sure you watch both of the Truth or Drink videos.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the channel. My name is Mary Liz Viva. My channel is Viva Uncut, where we get to have some uncut fun. Nothing is edited, nothing is censored, nothing is filtered. Everything you hear here is everything that happened. Cool?
Or not.
If you like that vibe, please remember to subscribe to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. We might be kind of tipsy because we've recorded this video after we've done the other video.
I am not necessarily part of this YouTube channel, though.
Oh, this is a guest to my channel. So, at this juncture, Viva will introduce herself.
Let me tell you, when we were in high school, when teachers used at this juncture, they thought they were telling us things like,
they thought they were like cool people or whatever.
But
also, my hair is new, honestly, was done. We already in a new day. Was done yesterday. Who did it? You might want to know. Can you take a guess?
Sure.
If you'd have watched, if you'd have watched the first part, you'd already know who did the hair. But because you have,
you want the hair to be,
it's okay. It can be whatever it wants. It's fine.
Oh my goodness. I know we don't give up, but we do. Let's try give one.
This is fine. This amazing human here.
My name is Viva.
Did the hair.
I
will leave the number in the description box. You can reach out to them. They do most of protective hairstyles, but also a lot more.
Also, we're not tipsy, thank you.
All you have to do is communicate your needs.
We are just weird.
And Viva will be happy to meet them.
Definitely.
But this is part 2 of Truth or Drink. We've done part 1. It was really spicy.
And this
can only get even more spicier from here. And so buckle up.
This one is dirtier than Moratina.
Can we do a first round of just...
I'm not sure if
can we just do a first round of you?
Someone tell us if Moratina is dirty. You see how you think Jabba juice is ugly and shit.
Jabba juice.
There is Jabba juice.
Like they take Jabba and blend it, or what do
Jabba juice.
So before we were really interrupted.
Sorry about that.
Jabba juice.
You might not even notice, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Jabba juice.
So we were talking about Jabba juice. Chill out. I would have good Jabba juice.
Yeah, I wanna know, how do you get Jabba juice?
By I think crushing mogoka and then
crushing it. How? Blending it?
Probably, I don't know. I don't make it, but people do make it. I'm just trying to
how
guess.
Do you squeeze it? Cause
I'm guessing. See, people chew, and when people chew, they chew juices, and then they
true. But then rest. I'm thinking, what's the way of processing that into a juice? Because then blending is not the best.
It is the same.
Blending will have a lot of fiber.
You get ginger liquid, and then you blend. You sieve.
And kind of soak it in.
No, you sieve. Okay. The leaves. Mogokani leaves.
Anyhow, it don't matter, does it?
Then why did you ask the question?
Because it was weird just hearing Jabba juice.
It is very weird. You now dismissing it. But we move.
JJ. Anywho, like I said, part 2 of Truth or Drink. I was asking if it's okay if we do like a random round of you ask a few questions, I ask a few questions.
Okay, me, I don't have questions. Just like do it.
I don't want to browse us. Truth or Drink, revealing questions.
See, those questions were here. Why are you looking for them there?
They can be anywhere.
No, but now you're looking. We're spending time looking.
60 of the wildest truth or dare questions to try next time you're drunk. These are the ones we're doing.
We could just do this.
No, we could do these new ones. Yes, I accept.
I do not like those new ones. Why are you accepting?
I'm accepting cookies. You want some cookies?
Cookies. My goodness.
Question number 1. Have you ever blacked out from drinking too much?
Yeah.
Yes, same. Not just once, a couple of times.
Can you see the light on your face?
Yes, I can. But I can't avoid it. No, my face is just glowy. Can't do anything. Also, my skin has been thriving.
Your skin has been thriving. We are not disputing that. But this was not there before.
How many people have you kissed?
I don't know. I don't keep count.
Same.
Who keeps count?
Kissing is fun.
You count?
When you're kissing, you're not thinking, there's another person. You're just thinking,
Who? Like when you go home and then you start thinking, this person, he's like the 157th person I have kissed. My goodness. And it keeps growing. The number keeps growing big. Hey, what happens when I get to 200 people? I have kissed 200 frogs. Trying to get my frog breeds.
Who is the most annoying person you know?
Most annoying person I know? Probably me. Probably the most annoying person. Do care about. You're not going to respond to that?
No.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't want a shot, I want the drink. Me, I've responded. Hello?
But a shot for when you're ready.
Okay.
The person I think is the most annoying, I can't mention their name here.
You actually have annoying people in your life. Oh my God.
They're not in my life.
Oh.
But they will see this video.
If you see these people,
It's you.
it's you. We took a shot for you. Not me.
But if you're close to me, text me, I'll answer.
So far, but now. So just tell some whisper like this. Yes, you are. Even me, I think that's my answer. I am changing my answer to you. Moving on swiftly.
It was not supposed to go like that, but okay.
It's supposed to go anyhow.
Oh.
See, you said this thing is Asidri and the cat. Asidri and
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Yeah. Have you ever had a crush on someone way older than you?
Way older than me.
I have.
What is way older?
Like older. I've had a
Just
crush
older.
on someone who is way older. I've dated someone who is like 13 years older than me.
13.
Yeah. It was 13, wasn't it? Yes, it was.
That's interesting. What's the oldest person I've dated though? My mubabas.
You are
Oh, you watch this? Let me see. What's the oldest person I've dated? The oldest person I have dated was 32 when I was 20, I think. What age was I in 20? Let me see. One moment. I want to sneeze also and it's not coming. I am struggling in my notes. I was how old was I?
I don't know.
That was 3 years ago. Yeah. 3 years. Huh?
You're just 3 years older.
No, like I was
3 years ago, you were like 20 what? I'm not saying anything. I just said 20 what?
yeah, it was not 10 years apart. It was less than 10 years apart. So.
But way older.
I feel like a virgin for Wababas.
I feel like when we
If
speak
you- if
about
you know
way
what
older,
that
it varies from people to people because some people have limits. Some people are like,
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't date a person who is like 2 years older than me. And so when it's someone like 5 years older than them, it's way older because then 2 is their limit. You get? Yeah, so I think it varies. For me,
I don't know.
For me, I don't have a problem with age.
Limits.
Again, if
You
you've
can
watched,
come if you are good granny. You don't want no sugar, but you give sugar.
you see all this.
Come on, baby. You, mamas.
You will
Come
be
get
my
your babe.
mom. Have you ever had a crush on someone who was dating someone else?
Not necessarily a crush.
What was that?
It was not a crush. It was nearly acknowledging people look good. It is not a big deal for me, I think.
I've had a crush on someone who was in a relationship. But
What
think
does a
for-
crush mean?
Like you like them, like you like them, you'd want to pursue things beyond liking them. Yeah.
No. But
But-
someone dating someone else, no.
Yeah, but then
I
for
get,
me,
I immediately lose interest the moment you
for
start.
me it's not
you
losing.
are dating
So for me,
someone else or
for me it works weirdly because I'm the kind of person when I like you, I tell you about it, and then that's the point I'll find
even
out.
if you're in the relationship, you tell someone.
Not when
No,
I
like
am
when
in a
they
relationship.
are
When
in a relationship.
I wouldn't. So my thing is,
Uh-huh.
if I knew prior you're in a relationship, I wouldn't go the whole stretch of telling you I like you. Or whatever. So it
so
just
if you did
becomes
not
a person I
know-
liked and whatever. But in terms of crashing, I've crashed on people, didn't bother so much about whether they're in a relationship or not.
Yeah.
And then when I told them I like them, they were like, some would say I like you too, but right now I'm in a relationship or whatever. Some would say like it's
I
not
like you
mutual
too, and
or
you know,
whatever.
we can still just do
And
this
that
even
kind of
if I
stuff.
have a
No, it's
babe.
weird. I've never been to a place where like I'm leaving my relationship for you. I've never met anyone leave a relationship. I think I'm always
Not leaving, but like I'm in the relationship, but we are open. But my partner does not know we are open, but we're open. And
my partner does not know me.
I have had someone who was in a relationship tell me they were in an open relationship, only to realize their girlfriend did not even know they were in an open relationship.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
sneaky.
and how I knew was I actually went to play to the girlfriend
You were
at their-
literally a
at
sneaky
their
link.
house. I went to the house and he was like, "Oh hi, how you doing? Are you there? So it's good to see you."
So awkward, no?
And the girlfriend was there saying, "Hey, she does a great job. She does a great job. Have you seen her page on Instagram? She does a..."
Sips alcohol.
Canairo.
I think for me it hasn't gotten to that. The only extent has been you like a person, you tell them, they tell you they're in a relationship, so you kinda get over that or whatever. But to have a crush on someone who is already dating someone else, I have had that.
But I did not have a crush on that one. I found him on Tinder.
Tinder people, have you had that?
Your boyfriend is on Tinder. Doing shit.
Have you ever sent an inappropriate text to a family member? No, it's fine. It would. The other one was, the second video was also like that. The first one is the one we did the other side, so we are good.
Why am I noticing these things right now?
You saw.
No, I have never. My mother once found my phone though.
To a family. Yeah, I feel it's more of people invading your space than you sending them this
Yeah,
information.
my mother.
Because if it's inappropriate text, I've sent to people who are not family members. You're trying to text one person
I
and
don't
then
think so.
I have.
I have never, if
But
I've ever
also-
mistaken you and texted you the wrong thing, Ebuni,
I'd like to
think
know
so.
what that was.
I don't think so, but hey, I'd like to know.
Okay, next question. If you could create your own job, what would it be? Not having to work, man.
Living my life.
Like there's
Like
enough,
there's no tomorrow.
there's enough
There is
supply
no
of
work.
money for everyone.
Let me tell you.
Nobody
I
don't
do
care
not
about-
desire to labor.
I have no desire for labor whatsoever.
That would make my life. Period.
If I could create a job, the job would be having the utmost fun, living, lifing. You don't have to worry about traveling, money is there.
You do not even
Or rather
get tired.
free choppers are there.
Lakini unajua watu wenye kuna watu wengine wangeulizwa hii swali wangesema zile vitu zenye tulikuwa tunasema kitambo tukiulizwa if you were the president of the country what would you do? Honey, no. Okay, fine, we are living in a capitalistic world, so I get where you're coming from. Yeah. But no. In an ideal world, we all just can just be having, like, the whole world just becomes a big, huge club, and we are all just
having fun, you know? Mm-hmm. Yes. We all deserve that.
Yeah.
We all deserve to just live.
We deserve a lifetime of fun.
Right. But we don't have it, so we gotta work.
Yeah.
So work hard at your job. But if you get an opportunity to change that shit, change it to lots of money for everybody and nobody has to work. Mm-hmm. We just chill and we visit our neighbors and we do all this stuff and we just have fun. Have you ever had a dream about someone in the game?
What is the game?
This game.
Have I had a dream about? I don't think so. Also, I don't remember my dreams, but yeah. I would have remembered. I would have told you.
Have I ever told you I had a dream about you?
No.
I remember my dreams. So, no, I guess not.
No.
Because I feel like if I had a dream about you, I'd tell you. What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
The ones I told my mom when I was not in the house and she thought I was in the house. She called me up, she'd be like, nipatie simu niongeleshe brother yako. Like,
what's the biggest lie I've ever told?
Niko Juja. Hata siko kwa nyumba.
What's the biggest lie I've ever told?
I have lied that I could do something.
And you couldn't?
Yeah.
I've never. Like, I remember even like...
I didn't lie. I thought I would, and then I couldn't. That was not a lie.
For me, even like, there was a time I went for an interview. It was a marketing job. I was being told all this information. I was like, that's new information. They asked me. I was like, I don't know anything about what you're talking about. I can learn quickly, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, yeah. Like, I feel like one of the things that
question is, what have you lied about?
Nothing. I'm trying to think. One of the things I struggled with is like simple, like I've had...
Saint Mary lies.
Oh wow, I'm just saying. I am not a saint. Mary lies.
Saint Mary lies.
Anyhow.
Biubwa.
I'm not saying I'm innocent. I'm just saying when I'm thinking about the biggest lie.
I can't remember.
I've told tiny lies here and there.
So you said those tiny ones, not because you don't have big ones.
No, like I'll be there in 10 minutes and I know I won't be there in 10
corner.
No, but also I'm terrible at that because I like keeping time. You know that, right? Like I'm the kind of person who will be there waiting to scan who is late. So yeah. But those like tiny those lies. I don't even know how to do.
Lies just slide in and slide out, man. These things you do not remember.
Who are the 3 people you trust the most?
3 people I trust the most. Hapa ni kugumu.
Wowza.
Hii pombe imeongezwa ukali. Kai. Unajua mbona nimekunywa? Kwa sababu unajua list ni longer than 3. Nikisema watu 3 peke yake mtu anaweza kasirika akidhani hayuko kwa list alafu. I do not want drama, please.
Who are the 3 people I trust the most? Yeah, I have a number of people I trust as well. I can't name them all, but because also I can't name all the people. See this thing I told you, it's crazy. It will just go on.
Yeah, it's bitchy.
Yeah. I'll have to do a video on its own to mention all the people that I trust and...
You're gonna do that?
No, I'm saying if I was to mention the people that I trust. Because 3 doesn't fit.
I'm sipping water. What is that?
Alcohol.
That is juice.
Mixed with alcohol.
No,
Try it.
it is not a shot.
Try it.
Take the damn shot.
Ooh.
Tutacheza hapa.
This is how we are doing by the...
Yeah, I'm tuning down. I'm sobering up.
You're sobering up.
We have work in the morning. We have the match to go to in the morning. Telling you, if we ever sleep, explanation will come.
Considering I'm one of the organizers.
Me, I don't even want to be ashamed on your behalf.
That's
your chaser.
You want her to be, yeah.
But that is my tumbler.
I'll give it to you. I'm not taking it anyway.
Let's move.
Does size really matter?
The size of what?
For you.
This question is biased.
Dick.
This question is biased.
For me, I'll answer
It's not
from another
balanced.
perspective.
Then I suggest you go first.
You go first.
No, why am I the one who goes first all the time?
No, you don't.
Honey, go first.
Does size really matter?
What is the size we're talking about?
I think for me, who is a woman loving women, maybe size here would probably mean body size and all that kind of stuff. Like from petite to...
How do I not just answer about body size as well? Because even that is a thing.
You can expound to other things though.
Wow. Keep speaking.
I don't have things to expand to.
Toko.
Yeah. For me, it doesn't. I will, however, speak about experiences I've had with people. And I think for me, when it begins to matter, it's when people have insecurities. Because then when people have insecurities, there's always these expectations for you to kind of manage their expectations, manage your expectations of them for them, and it can be complicated. And I'm purely speaking about this from a point of, I'm the kind of person who, again, I will insist, I'm attracted to how people think and all that kind of stuff. So the physical can be the thing I see first, but it's not the thing that I'll be attracted to first, right? And so because of that, I go past the physical all the time. But that said, when you are interacting with people who are insecure, then somehow, I think some of my worst experiences have been people making it look like I'm the one who has a problem with them, even when it's them who are dealing with insecurities. So I will say, when it comes to people with insecurities, that is the only fear I have. But outside of that, size doesn't matter. Unless it's the size of... No. Size doesn't matter.
Unless it's the size of what?
Of your pocket. But that was weird.
Even that matters.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
No answer. You see, though, you can refer to many sizes.
Size of your pocket matters, my friend. Let me tell you. Hatuendi kukula mapenzi.
So what size doesn't matter?
Body size does not matter.
Body size does not matter at all.
Body size does, but I have had an experience, say, close to the same as that of the insecurities manifesting around, and coming to look as though it is my fault that people have problems with how they look.
Yeah.
While, honestly, my goodness, some oh, you all look really good.
You know?
And you do not even know it.
And you're busy just being insecure.
You do not
And
even
I
know
understand
it.
insecurities because they come from somewhere.
Yeah.
But I wish you just took time, like, jiangalie kwa kioo and fuck with that body.
Even those handles sometimes will look really good.
Right.
It looks very hot, very sexy. I'm telling you.
And the other size?
What other size do you want me to talk about?
All sizes.
No, be direct. Stop going to the
Big
corners.
size, body size, pocket size, head size. I had someone commenting about the head size.
What is head size?
When we were watching Love is Blind. And Ayana and I don't know what the name of the guy. Jared or something.
Jared.
And Ayana kept on saying he has a big physical head, so it's gonna be difficult when she's popping the babies.
So
the size of
that
the-
transfers into children with big heads.
That's what I was
That's
saying.
crazy.
So that's what I was saying. The size of the head.
I don't know. That sounds scientific. I have no idea.
That's why I was asking, because it was such a weird. Cause like I remember I was watching and I was like, oh really?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
To be fair,
But
I have a
also,
big head on me, so
I think Jared is really hot. So
Josh is really cute.
and I
And
did
they
not
make
notice
such-
the head.
and they make
are
such-
so beautiful.
They make such a beautiful couple. Oh
Anyway.
my goodness.
Moving forwards.
Next question.
Where did the questions go?
I don't know. We just decided
My
we're done
goodness.
and out of here.
Is it my pot here?
It was
See, I told you to use the ones we were using before. Imagine they're just here.
Who was your worst sexual partner and why?
I cannot say names.
You take a shot.
No, I can talk about it, but I cannot say names.
Okay, don't say it. Don't say it.
I cannot say names. We
Talk
only
about-
We only had sex once.
Talk about it.
Sex once, so probably know him. But yo, my God. Huh. Gotcha. What was the question? I feel like I'm
Who was your
answering
worst
different
sexual
things.
partner and why?
Oh, why? I'm answering the why, basically. Why was because this guy, actually, I think I have forgotten. Nimesahau, but it was bad.
Kunywa basi. Nikuwekeka
It was
fobe.
bad, it was
Kila mtu ako na
embarrassing.
fobe. Above the head,
Saizi hata upimi wewe.
below the belly, across the nipples.
Watch niseme. I didn't remember.
Drink that.
If I knew you were drinking.
I have a thing for
I'm not talking about your
sexual partners. Not even talking about it. That, of course, if I talk about an experience, a person I've had sex with will know that's them. And I'm a strong believer of, I can talk about those things with my friends, like outside of the camera.
Did you say something about someone? I did. I did, guys. Did I? No.
For me, it's more of
I am sorry.
respecting the part where I'm intimate with people.
I am sorry.
I can say I had a bad experience with someone overall. I can't narrow it down to this sex. I can't do that. Have you ever been caught in action?
Not exactly.
Drink your shot first and then answer the question.
Sipendi pombe. Sipendi. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Have you ever been caught in action? For me, it was this close to being caught. It was in
For
me, it was in 2017. I was in Sharks.
As we took someone's parking spot.
I was in the bed. It was
Mwenye hapa amekuja songeni.
It was actually in the afternoon. It was in the afternoon. We had just had lunch. We had an errand to run. We had a place to go to at around 3-4 thereabout. But then we were just resting in bed after lunch. One thing led to another. I was with my partner who had introduced us a friend. And then when we were about to get busy, my mom walked in. So we paused. We responded to questions, but we paused. Good thing we were covered in a blanket. But it was this...
That could be easy to cover up.
Yeah. But it was...
That's really easy to cover up.
It was so crazy.
Imagine if you were with a boy under the covers.
Yeah, no.
Tulipatikana na watchman.
Yeah, no.
Kuja kutuambia hii parking si yenyu. Parking yenyu iko wapi? Like parking yetu imejaa iko na gari. Basi songeni bana mwenye hapa anataka kupa.
So get out of here.
You don't want to do this thing.
Which thing?
This is the one that you left.
No, it's okay. Leave it there. Would you go out with an older woman? This is interesting.
Out with
I
an older
would.
woman.
Would you go?
Why not? Go out where? To the club?
Go out as in date.
Date? I do not date men. I shamefully only date men.
Shamefully.
Yeah.
It's your toxic character
Yeah.
trait.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't. Let me tell you, I wouldn't.
But it's not a choice.
Yeah.
For anyone who is watching this and is heterosexual and thinks being gay is a choice, it's not, baby. It's feelings. If it was a choice, this beautiful human here.
Next question.
Would you make out with... no, this is weird. No.
Very weird. Next.
Do relationships require 100% honesty?
Yeah.
I'd say 98%. 2 is for when you have to surprise your partner. So you just gotta lie about some
That
shit.
makes sense. But you see, you're still going to tell the truth at some point.
At the end, but you see, the thing about honesty is you have to tell things honestly from the jump. But when they ask when you're planning things behind the back, you have to lie.
That's true.
So there is a sense of lying.
I retract.
And then
my
because it's
statements.
2022 and couples do pranks and all that, you also have to lie about things that you unnecessarily don't have to,
Then say the
to
truth
put.
later.
Exactly, you know. So there's that percentage of you have to tell. I wouldn't call them white lies because they're not necessarily white lies. You're lying for a purpose, but it's not necessarily white. They have to believe the lie.
Yeah.
So it is a lie. Yeah. Have you ever fallen in love at first sight? I have.
I am not sure I know what that means.
You see a person, they didn't do anything beyond them existing or whatever, and you are like, fuck, I like that one.
Without talking to them and stuff?
So you fell in love. Whether you talk to them, you can describe what that looks like, but you liked them. You liked them enough to know, I'm seeing my lifetime partner over there.
First sight. The closest I have come to first sight was in 3 days. So, yeah.
Okay. That works, I think.
I'm not sure.
In lesbian relationships, it works. 3 days is 3 months.
I was in 6 months. Is when you start thinking about if you are falling for people or not. Sometimes.
When was the last time you cried and why?
I have
The
been
one for
wanting to
crying,
cry,
crowed,
my
and
goodness.
crowed, and crowed.
That was before I moved to the new house. That means it was probably 4 months ago or something.
Yeah.
Not 4. Probably
Over
5.
5
months ago.
Yeah.
Now I've just been wanting to cry, but I cannot find.
Tears.
Yes, they're not coming, but I want to.
It's not
I want to
coming.
wail.
I cried on 8th of March 2022.
2 days ago.
I was on a panel speaking about, I sometimes I shock myself. I feel like, depending on how comfortable the space I'm speaking about things is, I'm okay the whole time.
Oh, I remembered.
And then when I'm in spaces that are kind of new and all that kind of stuff, I speak about things and I realize, oh shit, still hurting from some shit.
I have remembered.
And I cried.
Now that you mentioned that.
It felt free though to cry. Those tears.
I have remembered. It was last week. 2 days on.
10th, 11th.
Yeah, it was last week. I did not cry crowed, but it was
I also didn't cry
it was,
crowd.
yeah, it was
But I teared a good one.
and mine was because I don't know where the conversation came from, but it took me to an incident I had where I got body shamed. Yes, even skinny bitches get body shamed. Thank you.
All the time, which is so weird and ridiculous.
I got body shamed mad, and that day I cried. And I remembered today, not today, I remembered that day, and I also cried on that day. I cried.
Pole babes.
I was like, my goodness, Yani, this woman, because she's bigger than me, she thinks she can beat me. She just thinks she can beat me. I cried again, man. I don't want to cry right now. But yeah.
Have you ever been attracted to the same sex? Gosh.
Women are very attractive. It is very hard to not be attracted to them.
See that flag there? It says I'm a lesbian. I'm attracted to the same sex all the fucking time.
Remove.
Yeah. Have you ever been fired from your job?
Yeah, but I was quitting when they fired me, so.
Have you ever been fired? I haven't been fired.
I was fired from.
I have
being
quit.
depressed.
I have quit from poor treatment.
I was fired from being
And
depressed.
I feel like I could say depressed, but then I didn't know it was depression. So I would just say I had a supervisor who was filthy. She really treated me badly and expected me to laugh about that. So one day I walked into the office and I was like, you know what, bitches? I have the resignation letter.
What happened with mine was I was given a month to go recover from depression and then come back to work. Okay. And then they told me they were giving me a week of probation after the new of mine. And that week was when we were at the peak of the depression. So we used to just go to work and sit and not do anything and cry and, do all that shit and then go back home because, I mean, they still want me to appear there even with no resources to work whatsoever. So I used to show up, and when the week was ending, he realized I had not done much, and I also knew I was not going to be doing any much for the next couple of whatever, I do not know. So I took myself to the office to go and resign, and then he told me he was sending for me and that he wanted to let me go because he has realized that the week they gave me was not productive. So even me, I took my monies and left.
Deuces.
Adios, muchachos.
Yeah.
Who are not muchachos.
Also, that says how much we need to talk more about mental health and work.
Yeah.
I feel like people give ultimatums for mental health. We're giving you a week to get your shit together. The thing with mental health is you'll think you've gotten your shit together until the day you're supposed to go to work, and then that's where shit blows up. And I feel like we need to talk enough about that because mental health is so crucial. Mental health is what determines how good you are at your job or not. But no one puts that into consideration.
Yeah.
What's one physical feature that you like about yourself?
Have you met me? Do you know me?
Umeniana kwao, eh?
My God. I like everything about myself. I cannot choose not one thing. I cannot choose
Can't
one
just
thing.
be one
It cannot be one
thing.
thing. It's me. You know? Next question.
What's one physical feature you like about the person you're playing the game with?
The fuck is wrong with you though?
Why are you sussing me like that?
What's your problem?
Just respond.
What kind of questions are these, man?
Because I will respond to mine.
Sasa lazima nifikirie. Hizi ni nini? Tulikuwa tufanye hii kitu ikwe vitu zingine men. Sasa hizi tumeenda kwa vitu sijui gani hizi zenye zinapeana stress hapa.
But respond to mine first. Respond to mine.
Yours.
Yeah.
Si ungoje nifikirie. I mean,
my hair.
it's a hair.
My hair.
It's a
This
hair.
hair or my hair? My hair.
I do not know your hair. Your waxer knows your hair. Me, I know this one. This one is the one me like.
The one you've done.
Uh-huh.
So I'm saying, my hair before you did it or my hair after you've done it. That's what I'm asking.
Your hair after I have done it is temporary.
Oh, so my hair. Cool. What else?
It was one thing, bro. Ilikuwa kitu
Me, I like
moja.
the way you have a
Usipite
tiny ass
stress.
that really shakes when you're twerking. This one.
Suffocate them with your bum bum. Suffocate them with your small ass the shaker.
You want to show them?
Next.
You are like, you look like you were gonna stand and show
No,
them.
I was putting my glass down. What's it talking about?
Would you rather lose your sex organs forever or gain 100 pounds?
Let us gain the 100 pounds. How do
You
you want me? How do you want me to procreate? Even though I do not necessarily want to procreate, but how do you want me to do it? Let's gain the pounds, man. We can lose them.
What we can gain, we can lose. Okay. I'd also would rather gain 100 pounds.
Munapenda usherati, munapenda gono.
I mean, are you kidding me? Sex organs.
Keep moving.
Sex organs, lose.
Let's not do
Lose, lose. Sex organs, are you serious? What was the last thing you masturbated to?
I was not watching anything, to be very honest. It was just in my head.
You just wanted shit done and
my
you
boobs
did
were
shit.
hot. They were pretty pink. Felt very nice. I was like, ish.
I can't answer that, but you'll have to watch the first part of this Truth or Drink to know why I can't answer it. So, all the best.
What? Yeah.
Do I or have I ever disappointed you?
I do not necessarily hold that much to heart, so if you have ever, I do not remember. And the other thing is, I am that one person who has very little to zero expectations of people. I do not get disappointed easy.
That's a perfect answer.
Yeah, I do not.
Yeah. Like when you love people, you just love people. And we're just there. And when things happen, they happen and we get over them and we don't overthink them because before that we were not thinking I'm expecting this or that or that or that. We were just there existing. So try and not put expectations on people. You will learn how awesome that is.
I learned something about loving people into freedom. from Babo. And I think it was really, really, really powerful. It is something that has helped me a lot, my goodness, guys.
Right.
Because honestly, if you look at where your disappointments come, a lot of it is from expectations. And most of the time we expect people to do things for us or show up for us or, just be in a space we are putting them in without knowing what's going on with them or if they have the capability to be there or to do that
or even to show up the way we expect them to show up.
And that is a very biased way of looking at things.
Right.
And I think
we are breaking the bias. So now.
I see what you did there.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
We are breaking that bias.
Yeah, amazing.
When you look at people, interrogate your biases so that when you judge them or when you think about them, you're not thinking they should do things a certain way because nobody has to do anything anyway. People
So
just have to.
people.
Right. How have I changed since we met?
How have you changed since we met? One major thing is that you have grown to understand who you are better and to love who you are also and just, yourself and everything about yourself very selflessly.
Facts.
And I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy to have been there to witness that. Yeah.
Thanks, baby.
No.
One thing that has changed significantly, you used to love long hair.
I still have long hair.
Yeah, but not as long as you used. You used to have.
That has not changed.
I feel like you still love, but you don't do it as often.
I don't do it because I'm tired.
So you see, that is a change.
It has not changed.
Then you had
that
the
is kawaida change. It is like then you have grown old. Then it's the same thing.
Then you had a lot of motivation.
Nah.
Constantly, I remember there was
had one. It was one hairstyle.
I think that was twice. There was one that was purplish and there was one that was black. The one that was black was the one we did the Tax Justice Festival in Kibra. But the other one was when I had just met you at Global Platform, the one for down there.
I have never had purple hair. I had purple hair in high school.
It wasn't purple, all of it. It was black hair with purple ends. And then when we were at the Tax Justice Festival, it was just purely black.
I cannot remember.
I don't know why I remember those two things perfectly because I remember the first one when I met you, the purple one, we had not, I won't mention his name, but that time you were dating that person, you know who. It's, even when I was introduced to you also, because I had met the other person and then also, this is so-and-so's. You get? That's when you had that long hair. We had not yet started it, like talking and becoming friends and all that.
I know about the long hair because I know that is the only long hair I have ever done.
No.
Long hair to my knees is the only one. I have never done that again. Ever.
Okay, I guess you stayed with it for long. But you... Ish. And then now you don't like... It's not like you don't do long hair, but it's not that long.
This bun is not of short hair, by the way.
Yeah, even this one.
It's mad big.
Even this one, but not as long.
It's big but length.
You remember the TikTok we were watching earlier?
I have never done that. That is.
I'm not saying you've ever done that, but
that is too long.
You are heading towards there. This one has nothing with that. You get? This one stops here. Or something here. Here. And that hair was...
See what you are doing because you are lying.
This one stops where?
Here, hapa chini huku kwa mtako.
Ebu release it, we see.
You're holding it hard.
The pictures we took, your ass was just open.
We could have shown the pictures, but my phone is busy. It is not on your phone. It was not taken by your phone.
The fact that I had to put my hand on your butt to cover something, it means it wasn't getting there.
It was held up.
And then when it was let go,
When it was let go, you were not holding.
We will see.
Okay.
Here.
Ah, yeah.
Well, how is there a mosquito here?
It's
Anyhow.
Kiambu is called. You know, we're not even playing drinking questions anymore.
We are playing drinking questions, but we're answering them.
Strange. Next.
What's the dirtiest thing you've ever done in bed?
Nothing is dirty in bed. Sex is dirty.
No, not dirty as in bad, as in dirty as in nasty. As in, going all in. As in, choke me daddy. But not like that. As in, like...
Even that is not nasty.
So like...
No, I can't see anything that I think was that nasty or it's just, a lot of things are kidogo kind of normal to me, so.
We are only going to do 2 more questions from here. What is your biggest fear?
Fear.
Fear. To just be scared.
I do not like fear, but it pisses me off because then it is what stops me from doing a lot of things.
What's my biggest fear? What's my biggest fear? It's interesting. I've not asked myself that question in a long time. I feel like as a queer person, my biggest fear is just being jumped by people I do not know. Like just finding yourself in that situation where people are attacking you and you can't do anything about it. And by attacking, I don't mean verbal, I don't mean over social media, I mean like that physical attack where like people are pouncing on you legit and you can't do anything about it. I feel like that's the only fear I have, considering I'm very open about my sexuality. Yeah. Scares me shitless. I also have a fear of being homeless. But who's asking? Nobody.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated on someone?
Emotionally, yeah.
Physically? Emotionally, have I feel like the most that I've done is seeing people and being like they're cute and all that kind of stuff, but in terms of cheating and being like I wish I was with them or things like that, no. And physically, no. And that, my people, brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this part as well. If there is... Now it would be Viva. Viva can come back for another types of videos. But if you want to see truth or drink videos, but with other of my people, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have a clue, if you like some of you who watch my videos are people who know me in person, if you can suggest which person that is, please let me know in the comment section as well. But also, if you have any questions that you feel like we should answer in the truth or drink video, please leave them in the comment section and I'll be happy to read them. But thank you so much for watching. This video is so long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.
If you got to this place, thank you very much, and I'm so sorry we dragged it this long.
Bye.